Newsletter Chief Editor. On behalf of the Young Crew Newsletter team, I have the pleasure to introduce to Young Crew members and friends, Mr. Edward Logan. Edward is Vice President for Evolver with more than 18 plus years of professional experience leading high-performing organizations through portfolio management, business development, captured strategy, proposal operations, and personally credited with a competitive entrepreneurial spirit that drives significant gains in accelerated corporate revenues and bottom-line profits. Edward was the first Young Crew president in the USA and was recognized as IPMA Young Project Manager in 2008. It makes a very interesting story moving from Young Crew leader to high-level program manager and keynote speaker at the IPMA World Congress 2013 at Dubrovnik, Croatia. Edward, welcome to the first Young Crew newsletter interview captured video, an initiative that has been brought by the Young Crew newsletter team. Dear Edward, it would be interesting to know what motivated you to get involved with the IPMA Young Crew.
Well, thank you first, Domna, for inviting me. It's my honor and my pleasure to participate on this interview. So the first question you asked me, what motivated me to get involved with the IPMA Young Crew? During my graduate studies at George Washington University, I was exposed to various project management events, which I really enjoyed hearing and learning from various project management experts like Bob Euchre, Dr. Ed Hoffman, my GW professors, and some of the founding members of the American Society for the Advancement of Project Management, former late Dr. Lou Ireland, Stacy Goff, and then Bill Duncan, of course, Gary Klein, and Dr. Morgan, just to name them a few. And then my experience at these events were valuable and really motivated me to run and serve as the president of the GW Student Association. So,
thank you, Edward. And what was the biggest challenge in the Young Crew for you, being the first IPMA Young Crew chairman?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenges that I encountered was to develop a sustainable program that many of the member volunteers will find strategic value and useful, of course, and then continue to complement their passion on bringing the practical application of project management principles to their work.
And can you tell us, how did Young Crew and the IPMA help you in your career, which is pretty impressive?
Well, Young Crew and IPMA definitely helped my career in a fast-track executive management role. And I was very, very fortunate to leverage the project management experts around the world on various topics and issues regarding project management that helps me to develop or provide innovative approach on solving business challenges to my customer or clients. And then furthermore, of course, I developed long-lasting relationships with these great mentors and forged new friendships as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great to hear. And please tell us, being the winner of 2008 International Young Project Manager Award in Rome, Italy, what would you like to suggest for applicants this year?
Hopefully this advice, I encourage all the applicants, of course, to challenge themselves, to think outside the box, and find that passion, that inner passion, to make a difference in the world, and leverage technology to network globally in a very competitive and volatile market economy.
Thank you for this, Edward. And please, can you tell us which are your key strengths that led you from Young Crew leadership to a high level of project management?
I believe my key strengths are twofold. First, my ability to see a vision and execute them by adopting the motto, lead by example. And of course, the second one is my ability to stay focused and becoming a reservoir of positive energy to others.
We can keep that motto, thank you. What can be the key component in order to find balance and move forward the project management competencies for a young project manager?
I think the key component to find balance and move forward the project management competency for a young project manager is the ability to blend critical thinking and having a vision to find innovative solutions to address the most challenging business challenges or issues that they face.
Mm-hmm. Great. And could you please share, according to your opinion, where does Young Crew stand now and how do you perceive its growth?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. I believe that the Young Crew have a great future ahead of them. I know that recognizing the PM, the project management, it's not just an accidental profession anymore, but a respected one that brings a strategic value regardless of industries such as IT, business, health, construction. So therefore, the Young Crews successfully actually demonstrated their positive energy and enthusiasm that brings the next level of generational leaders.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Edward. And we will close with one more, last but not least question. What is the best advice you've heard and you would like to share with young project managers?
Sure, actually, this is a great question, another great question, of course. I think one advice would be a good steward of their talents by finding great mentors who can be resources for them, both professionally and personally, of course, and also become a mentor by sharing the blessing that they receive to others.
Thank you, Mr. Edward Logan. That was a really interesting interview for Young Crew members. The Young Crew newsletter team is honored to host your interview on their upcoming June 2013 edition.
Okay, thank you. See you then.